I'm super pumped. I had so much fun yesterday. We went through and did a whole bunch of side quests. We've got these other missions in Feros and Noviria, which I kind of want to do, but I also want to do all of these. And I don't think we have... I think we've got one that's in a specific place. Yeah, okay, head to Century System in Hawking ETA Cluster. So let's go there. Hawking ETA Cluster. Zoom out. That's where we just were yesterday, I believe. Yeah, we went to Phoenix and Hydra. Now, one of the things too, we went to Artemis Tau. We got this unknown asteroid. We went to that one, it's Argus Rho. We haven't been to any of the other ones that are unmarked for other reasons. There's Hawking. Okay. What do we got in Hawking? Is it just the one cluster? It's just the one. Okay, well, we can go there.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in a Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Maybe you're overreacting.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
Let's find out about these missing officers.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
I'll look into it.
I'll deal with Major Kyle for you, Admiral.
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay. Let's start with these two. Kanktra. Okay, we can survey. Survey's good. We get some gas. We detected significant deposit of cobalt that we can't get. Press rock. But we've marked it, so I think that counts, right? Okay, we can land on Press Rock. Check out Tamahira. Can't do anything there. Tharopto. Survey, good. Medallion recovered while scanning planet Tharopto. You discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. League of One, that's their thing, yeah. Okay. Alright. We have to land on... Now, there's gonna be issues. So I want to bring the electronics guy, but I also want... I want to have good combat with me. We might just make 2 landings. I'm not sure. Geez, it'll be nice when we get electronics into, what's his name? Garrus. I'm still going to bring Garrus anyway. If there's no electronics, we don't need to go back, and he's much more competent in combat than Caden. Alright, straight up now it looks like. We're just going to quickly have a look around. See if we can grab a cheap minerals. What's that one? Surely that's not that. It's picking up something there. Usually the X is for something that you've discovered, that you've already looked at, right? Okay, so that's what that is. That's oh, we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. I don't know if we got enough med gel. Oh, I do. Where's the heal we got, though? Repair. Come on, repair. Stop attacking. Oh, man. That's going to be when we started. Actually saved when we got on the planet's surface. Nice, okay. Alright, I want revenge. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. That was good. That was good. Oh, got us. We got tentacles. We got him. Woo. I wonder if there's gonna be anything down there. Let's put a flag in and go have a look-see. It's the best way up the insurmountable. First you go. Hey Aspect, how you doing, man? It's going real well, dude. First playthrough of Mass Effect, really enjoying the Legendary Edition. Looks like we've got something up here. Need to find a path less steep. Or more speed. Rough. Okay, here we go. Get some! Oh. Okay, we got this, we got this. There we go. You just gotta tell gravity who's boss. Suck it, idiots. Oh man, now we're gonna wish we had the electronics dude. Seem to have nothing we can have a look at here. Ah, and I got real excited there. I thought we were gonna get a score. Apparently not. Alright boys, back on board. So there's another thing there. Let's head. Instead of trying to head straight on up, we'll... Oh, we got minerals. Now how close are they? Are they going to be up on this? I think they're going to be on this mid-tier here. So instead of trying to climb all the way over, we'll just go up to this shelf. Scan the materials. Oh, they're going to be further over. I might have to... What have you been up to, Aspect? Keeping busy by the sounds of it. Where is this? Man, I was really hoping it was going to be over the mountain, not right up the very top of it. Now where is it? Oh, it is somewhere up here. Uh-oh. Easy, Panz. Everything's fine. This is fine. There it is right there. Okay. No. Oh. I found it though. Work, girl drama, and siblings. Oh, that's like a trifecta of never gaming. Is that it there? That's it there. Come on, level train. That's it. Is that level enough? That's level enough. Scan it, baby. Found uranium. Apparently we found it there. Oh, we did find it there, but that's where our destination is. That's what Panz. Right. Get some speed up. We head over the ridge this way. We should have some smooth sailing through to our checkpoint. Oh. Everything's fine. Perfectly calculated. Okay, once we get through to that sort of trench area, it should be nice and flat, hopefully. There we go. Oh, we got another one. Nice. And this is why we go exploring. Although, to be fair, we would have found that since it's near that objective. Since it's near that objective, we'll get it on the way back from getting to this corner. And before Joker tells us we're too far off the beaten track. What's up, Chloe? Chloe? Chloe, want a treat? Alright, I'm glad I brought the fighters. Let's go get this deposit first. Whoa, that one's shiny. Go for gold, son. It is gold. Very good. I mean, we could run down there, but, you know, effort and whatnot.
I'm on my way.
Alright, let's get a save in. Nice. This is the compound from the dude? That's the biotic compound. There's debris. We'll probably need the electronics guy for the debris, and there's an anomaly.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I have to see Major Kyle.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I serve with him at Torfin.
My name is Commander Shepard. Major Kyle knows me. I have to speak to him.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
That's the building at the far end of the compound, hey? Is that where we are? Wait for it. Oh wow. It's like a level 4? Ooh, heavy armor and stuff. Alright, take this stuff. Take it. Okay, it's not as good on the heatsink, but it's much better. Wow, huge accuracy boost as well. Yeah. What do we got in that? I got even more accuracy. Okay. Which means I should probably give this guy a better gun then. Okay. And Garrus, I'm sorry, Garrus, you don't get a better gun. Armor though, right? Less tech body protection, but way more shields, way more damage. That's all you can actually wear. Should also give you a mod, right? First aid interface, motorized joints, shock absorbers, toxic seals. Stim pack? What's the stim pack do? Yeah. Let's go shield regenerator. Alright, what have you got, Mr. Rex? Actually, what can Fake Jane have? That's in terms of amp. Alright, let's take that. Where was that one? I think we'll take the stim pack, right? Releases targeted shots of adrenaline to speed up recovery and recharge times. Yeah, cooldown reduction seems really good. Since we're using most of our abilities. Okay. And they get that heavy Krogan. Don't really care about that 1 point. That's nice, though. There you go, dude. Have an upgrade. Oh, look at you. We're definitely going to be romancing you. Why did I name her Fake Jane? Because the default was Jane, but I didn't use the default. We used her model just to change her background. So she's not actual Jane. She's almost Jane. Extra smash damage. Physics threshold, toxic skills. We just want more first armor plating, I think. You seem to die the most. What's the body camp? I'm going to take that one. Cool. It's nice when you get upgrades. Oh, I should have checked the snipers actually. Just for me. Only small. No. Stick with what we got.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Yeah, it's not exactly true. But I'm going to snoop around before I go speak to Father Kyle. Oh, you named her Claire? That's nice. Well, I tried to make Panz, right? Except the beard options definitely weren't actual beards. They're more like lazy teenager patches of peach fuzz, you know. They didn't even have the. They didn't even really get to fluff status, right? Like what's like five grades down from fur? You know, like the stuff that you collect under the couch. That sort of dust. That's what they were.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Where's Father Dude? Father Dude? Was he actually upstairs and I missed him? The camera movement when you run. So jarring. I love it. Make your way through the compound to find Major Kyle and see if he can reason with. So he's just got to be around somewhere.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Oh, you killed my friends.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
I don't think they did.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Father Kyle?
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Did Father Kyle forget to spawn in?
We can't trust the Alliance.
Weird.
Nobody cares about antibiotics. We have to look out for each other.
Why are you fellas still up back here? What's going on? Something's going on in this building. Playing hide and seek? Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so unless he's somewhere else out here, but... Because they did so go to the back building of the compound. It's a big room. It's a very big room. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in here though. I do like how no one cares that you break into their stuff. I have a Tsunami 4. Rexy baby, you can have a Tsunami 4. Heck yes. Right, which means Garrus, you get the Avenger 3. It's the hand-me-down system. Love it. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just looking in your storage box. Go left first. It's sleeping area / meeting room. Okay.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
Where are the investigators?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
I don't want to kill you.
You can still get out of this alive, Major. Surrender and nobody will get hurt.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
We need more stuff.
You're not leaving me much choice, Major.
I speak, but you do not hear. You are like the others. A blasphemer who must die. I will destroy you!
I don't think you will. Is he dead? He looks like he's dead.
Shield down.
Lost shield!
Powering up! Look out! Go, go, go!
They're all magic users as well. So we're gonna have to fight our way out of here. The dude's dead? Okay. You're almost dead, dude. You try not to die, please.
All targets down.
There's something shiny over here we could loot. We got told not to make this a bloodbath, dude. Why didn't you listen? And did I have levels? I did, but I can't put them in higher stuff. I wonder why I can't get more of this. Singularity. Ooh, nearby enemies get like pulled in. That's nice. Lift good too. Lift so that everyone else can shoot you. Huh. Right, how do I get lift? Alright. Let's make you stronger. There we go, and let's get a bit more tank. Hey, Commander Timnos. I'm glad this is your favorite stream on Citadel. Alright, you need to... definitely need to get your decryption up, because then we don't... Oh, we need to get some electronics for you. What is unlocking electronics first aid? Okay, because then we won't need to bring stupid humanoid. Your armor and stuff's almost there. Alright, that's good. So something I am curious about, so you can spoil for me the mechanics, Timnos. To get more of... The last time I advanced a main story mission, I got more... I was able to go further in these bars. Was that just because of that one story bit? Or is that something you do a main story mission and you unlock higher stats? Because then it could be worth kind of doing those ones because I didn't have an option for charm or intimidate. My charm or intimidate wasn't high enough, but it's as high as it could be. Yeah, the Spectre recruitment gave me an extra 3 points here and a whole bunch here. Oh, the rest are certain tiers of reputations. Oh man. Okay, so if you actually want to not have like fighting here, you'd have to sort of either accidentally get something that unlocks it, or come back later, or pre-plan it. Right, that's cool.
I will destroy you!
Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I really like the idea. I knock her on the ground and then my other two dudes just finish her off. That's pretty cool. No, not that.
Locked and loaded.
Perimeter secured.
I can go with heatsink too. Let's check out the new sniper rifle. See how she goes.
Go, go, go!
Engaging target.
She doesn't sniper rifle well from there. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Not bad.
We got them all, Shepard.
This saddens me. So we could go in there. I think we need to for experience purposes. This is not something we can enter. Like, these guys are all nut jobs. We can't have them taking another one of our mages, right?
Finally, some action!
Go, go, go!
Why can't I lean out? Hello, I'd like to lean out. You're not gonna die, are you, dude? Go take your eye on me.
I will destroy you.
Let me just stand here and decrypt this in the middle of a firefight.
I will destroy you!
I will shoot you in the head.
I will destroy you.
Run, Shep. No, not. Little concerned about opening this door. I wish we could force open, like, use our force. Use the force, Luke.
You must die!
Take him down.
You left your arm exposed.
Negative contacts.
Okay. I don't know why we've got a thing here. Like, it's saying that, like, it's... Am I supposed to talk to Garrus here?
Just lead the way.
Let's get moving.
Noveria gets injured. We're not in Noveria. Okay. Either way, we killed everyone. We got all the experience. People died. Such is life. Let's roll. I killed Carl and his cult. Yeah. I wanted to talk to him, but he put all the options that I had dialogue-wise were he's going to die. Or he's going to open fire on me. And I'm like, well, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. And then, you know, because we had to kill Kyle and the people in there, I figured that these guys are just free experience. Yeah, well, my interrogate and charm are maxed, so you probably need to have yeah, done something to raise the learning cap, which is kind of cool. I like that in a game that, you know, you've maxed it out for what it is, but the cap will increase at some point based on other things you do. Means I'll have to get that achievement on a different run, I guess. Saving Private Kyle. Oh, I think there's some sort of movie pun there. You can't raise it without also doing it. Ah, that's interesting. Because I have been using it wherever I can. Because we like the talky talk. Oh, this will be another one of the things.
Cover me.
Electronics too low. We're going to have to bring Electronics Boy unless there was some leveling done. Damn it, Garrus. Okay. Alright, we'll head over this hill, and then we'll do our exploration, and then we'll bring Electronics Boy, I guess. We'll just have to land again. Go, you good thing. Go, go. Oh. This one could prove challenging. That's the concept of trying the unlocks the reputation. Yeah, yeah. Nope. It's like, I think I can. Is there any way we're getting over? Like, yeah, people were wondering if the butt rocket was new. Oh, okay, we got two things here. Okay. The front of the rover is crumpled from impact. Glance inside tells you occupants probably a team of illegal wildcat miners are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the vacuum of the atmosphere. We got a Turing insignia recovered, digging under the bacon. Revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from an old freighter. It was marked on one side with Macedon outpost insignia. Pop Monkey, you've arrived. I thought you were busy this weekend, dude. You didn't cancel plans to hang out with me, did you? Or are you just squeezing some extra Panz time in? I kind of want to have a look at that, but we'll come back with Electronics Dude and maybe get up there.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
You can have a conversation about...
Here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We never like to see civilian casualties, but I think we all knew how this was going to end.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do. The news vids are going to pick up this story for sure, but we'll keep your name out of it, Shepard. Hack it out.
I'm a Spectre now. You tell them whatever you want. I don't have to count for nobody. Yeah, it's kind of... I agree with you, Tim Nelson. I'm on the side of the fence that you should only be able to roll what you... Like, you roll what the character can do, not what you can do as a person. But unfortunately, that gives an advantage to anyone that's smarter than other people, right? Because as a real person, I can manipulate the character to do things differently. And especially in RPGs where you're talking with a GM... A really good example is, and I wasn't there for this, but I've been told it. One of the people that I used to D&D with, they had a really, really, really dumb character. But they came up with a really good plan for a problem that their party was having. But obviously he can't come up with that with a dumb character. So he tried to outsmart the GM, and he got really close to doing it by just... very slowly and peacefully getting the parts of his major plan happening to his character, just little bit by little bit. And then eventually I think the GM's like, hang on, this dumb idiot is about to accidentally solve this big problem because the person playing him's really smart and has meta played it. And he failed. He just happened to fail all the major rolls at the end that he needed to get it. It involved like going out into a paddock filled with sheep and then getting the scent of sheep on him and then doing something else which, attracted some other animal and then something else, then leading, and there was all these big things that worked. But yeah, like that sort of doesn't just accidentally come together, you know? It's true about it, yeah. Whereas, like, and the other thing too is like, I know I was trying to do, it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons, it was something else, GURPS actually, with a group when I was, I went to a Games Workshop when I was in New Zealand, and because I wanted to do role playing and stuff, because I've always done D&D or something else, or you know, along that sort of that track. And we got something out this way. Anomaly there, and yeah, I was with someone, and we were at out shopping, and there was a Games Workshop there, and I knew where I lived, and we thought we'd go check it out. And they had a sign up, and I'm like, okay, I'll go check this out. And I played for a while, and it was fun. But then when we wanted to do another campaign, I was rolling a bard, right? Because bards, right? Except whoever was in charge of that one, when it came time to, play a song, like I wanted to play an inspiring song, and they're like, okay, you have to. What's the song? I'm like, oh, my bard's made an inspiring song, and they're like, okay, well, you've got to tell us what it is. I'm like, I'm not singing it. Like I'll roll the dice for how much it inspires. And they're like, no, you've got to create the song for the bard. And I'm like, but the mage doesn't have to be able to shoot fire out of his hands. Like, just because I can attempt to sing doesn't mean I have to. Like, that's the whole point of the role play, right? And they were getting all in on that. And so, needless to say, that party came to a halt for me. Yeah. Especially when whoever's playing the archer in that one, or a ranger, can just be like, I'm going to shoot my bow and arrow. I'm like, okay, well, get out your bow and pull the string back. I want to see how far you can pull it back in real life to judge how well your character can play it. Like, why does the bard have to literally come up with songs? It's kind of dumb, right? But that was how they wanted to play it. Just as a thing, their mage didn't actually come up with fire spells, but would sit there and go, which is kind of cool. But why can't I go dum 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 dum? Why do I have to have English words? No. Stop going backwards. Stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, we found that. We need to go there with Electronics Boy. This is looking good. Let's mark it. I wonder if I can sneak in... Where are we? We're there. Do we want to go that way? Yeah, we're here. We may as well. We should be able to come up this side of the mountain. That's right, the character is the thing. Unfortunately, though, that sort of then enhances the fact that, and here's my, I really don't care for the something change my mind, because my answer is usually, no, I'm good. But, I'm the host, so here's my change my mind. Combat is irrelevant and unnecessary in tabletop Dungeons & Dragons and other role-playing games. And my reasoning is that most of the time the GM doesn't want to go for a total party wipe. So what will happen is eventually you will win the combat. Now, someone who has combat that doesn't necessarily involve winning combat, like just straight up killing everyone, if someone's clever enough to GM combat in a way that different outcomes happen depending on how long it takes you to kill something, hey Friction, how you doing? Then that can be cool, and then the combat becomes as more of a guide of, a clock. Alright? Does the enemy retreat if you don't take them out in a certain time? if you don't take out enough of them, and they go then and retaliate against the local village or whatever, you know, that then it can be an agent to drive story. But standard combat where you come up against a band of dudes and you will just eventually kill them. I'm good too, thanks Fiction. Yeah, and even the last fights, if someone has some epic multi-stage fight, you just eventually win, right? Most of the time the rolls mean nothing. You either land your combat or land your hit and you get to do damage, or you miss and you just go again next turn. The reason combat's important in video games is because you'll retry if you fail. It's not like, yeah, you're not going to fail combat as a tabletop party and go, all right, well, let's just load up our save file from before we started the fight, and let's try a different positional tactic this time.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Shut up, Joker.
You went right off the scanners, Commander. Now we have to bring you back.
Oh, you jerk. I was just going to go up the easy side of the mountain. Actually, it's probably easier. Oh, actually, he's not even bringing us back. He's just depositing me. Okay, I can deal with that. I'm going to go up that way, around the mountain. It's about the topic. Can you put that in Discord, please, Timnos? I'd be really excited to... I like watching theory about... Okay, this is when you know you're a nerd and proud of it. I enjoy watching theory about role-playing games. Now, I'm not talking about the... I enjoy the theory behind the story and stuff like that, and stuff in psychology, but, you know, the theory behind the mechanics of role-playing game, which is not limited to, you know, rolling die. You know what I mean? Like... Alright, hold on to your britches, fellas. Except for you, Rex. You can take them off if you want. We're totally romancing Rex. Sex the Rex. That's like... That's going to become a chant. You know, where everyone's sort of like clapping along with it, or like hitting the noisemakers. Sex the Rex. Sex the Rex. Hey, Ikran, how you doing, man? Rex's quivering underlip. Should probably update our rounds too. Where does it say what bullets we're using? It's the left mod in the weapons. Oh, you're right. It is too. What'd they do? What minigame? Alright, we've got anti-personnel 3, which I think we're fine with. Although the ones that say 4 are probably just better instead of any 3 version, right? Oh, anti-personnel is organics. Shredder is organics. Why are you with me, idiot? I don't like you. What have you got? Have you got organics? He's got armor piercing. So we're looking for, like, armor piercing 3. There we go. Who's the man? Oh, look at him. He's such a beast of a man. And he's got this cute little tail. I love this. Look at this. Look at this. So, I can't get down there. Oh, you can see when he turns around. Instead of just building the armor over the tail, right, and then coming down behind the legs, they actually have the tail goes into it. They're cute. Hey, big boy. So that's it for here. Back to the Normandy. Does that mean... Okay, yep, go to the Normandy first. Rex is basically the battle toad. Yeah, except actually a toad, not a frog, pretending to be a toad. We're going back to the Citadel. Looks like we're going back to the Citadel. Alright, this is going okay. We've got all the gases, and we're down to only needing... what's that? We've got 14 of 60, so only 46 more metals. Ugh. Okay, so that's Narcidantius, right? Who is at the Citadel, and that's someone at the... Oh, that's Conrad. That one's just kind of happening. Okay. So that's to return to the Citadel as well. And this is just searching around more planetary systems. Yeah, Conrad's great. Right, so... If I have a look at this... might not affect how I play, so give me the spoilers, guys. So I've been to Hawking because it was in one of the missions. I came to Artemis because it was one of the missions. And I went to Argos Row because it was one of the missions. Not the missions, whatever they call the side quests. I haven't been to these guys because they're for the main ones. But I haven't been to Gemini, Hades, Voyager, that one or that one, because they weren't... There's been no guidance to go there. Will there be guidance to go there later, or are they free ones just to visit if I want to do extra stuff? It is for side quests? Alright, so I'll wait till I get a side quest before I go to those ones, and I'll just have to remember the ones I haven't been to. So let's go back to the Citadel and hand some stuff in. I haven't been to this one either, but it's labelled, so it's an easy one to remember for me. Why is it saying Widow? You're not sure everything will have a breadcrumb? That's okay. If worst case scenario, we revisit one, it's not like there's a lot of travel time and stuff. Widow's the star system. Okay. It's coincidental we're going to tell someone about their murdered... their dead husband. Huh. Why didn't we come down here before? Oh, look at these crappy weapons. Give me those. Oh, what do you think's better? Like gelling your weapons or selling the weapons?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What's wrong with Kaiden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's
Yeah,
a long
the
list
basic
of
stuff.
horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, how's it going?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't
Yeah, it
shown
sounds
up,
more like your grains. I mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me.
Alright, Team Nuss.
But
Thanks
I am
for hanging
not
out, dude.
like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
I'd like to talk... Well, I don't really, but I know the game wants me to.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Hey, so can you romance everyone, or do you have to pick one person? Fake Jane looks like a strong, independent woman. Lots of needs to fill. Yeah, but remote digs.
Hey, you're right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across
You
small
pick
bands
one
of
eventually?
privateers.
Ah, nuts.
That probably does not
That's
seem
gonna be
very
Rex.
exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to discover a beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinating.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my
Pop
professional
Monkey gets down to the
curiosity
real
get the better of
questions.
me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Commander, do you have a minute?
For what? No, I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you, man.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you.
Yeah,
It just
they're
seems
not
like a group
humans.
that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned view.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Alenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to
Hey,
space
Baja
and
9000.
prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not
Brain
looking
camp.
for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Just be ready.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan?
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. Sorry to have wasted your time, ma'am. It won't happen again.
That's alright, dude. Oh, can I equip everyone while we're here? No. Right. I better check on in on everyone, except for Joker, because he's a, you know, censored expletive. And Presley, because he's we've found out Presley's racist, so you know, and I dig that. Wait, that's where Joker is there, right? Where's Rex? 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 Racist or alienist? Well, I mean, that's a fancy word for saying only racist against some races. That would be like speaking about someone on Earth right now and asking if they're like trying to define if they're racist or just anti-Semitic. It's the same thing. They're just very specific on who they're racist against, right? Hey, big boy.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Humans are kind of all the same, though, with only minor biological differences. Yeah, you wonder why we can't all get along then, hey? Don't be an ass.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
No, I see your point. Okay. Well, so there's some history between the Turians and these guys, right?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Wait, what?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Okay, so I'm assuming they would normally breed at a furious rate. And the genophage thing is something to slow the breeding down?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
No, more talk with Rex. Actually, let's have a look at the codex real quick. Alien council rations. Oh, those are the Solarians, the clawheads, right? The genophage bioweapon was created to end the Krogan rebellions. Okay, the Krogan rebellions. After the Rachni War. What's the Rachni War? Do I have a Rachni War? I don't have a Rachni War. Later, Pop Monkey. Have a great day, dude. Okay, so the Rachni War is somewhere in here. We'll find out about that later, I guess. Okay, the quick breeding Krogan, we worked that out. Expanded at the expanse of their neighbors. Warlords levied oppression, soldiers see the place. Over centuries, Krogan conquered world after world. Okay, so the Rachni War is probably irrelevant then. Unless the Rachnis and the Krogans fighting were holding both of their breeding at bay because they were always breeding people to fight, right? And then if they won that war, then they can breed and take over. TLDR on the Rachni War? Yeah, on the Rachni War will be fine. Okay, and then the council took precautions. There's going to be another war. Turians came to fight them. Okay, and that was when we were talking about we fought the Turians as well. And then the genophage. Turians fought the Krogans to a standstill, but there was too many numbers. Yep. Genetically engineer a counter to the rapid breeding. The genophage virus gained energy to replicate by eating. By eating, there's the phage, key genetic sequence. Every cell in every Krogan had to be altered for the weapon to be foolproof, otherwise Krogan could just use the gene therapy to fix. Yep. Once the genophage strain could find no more genes to eat, it would starve and die. Zergos, my man.
Panzer Shepherd, those poor sheep Kappa.
Hey man, I'm not Kiwi. What are you talking about? How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for the 27 months. What's been going on, man? Okay, so that looks like it is. It's, yeah, okay. Can we talk to him again? Can you talk to me again?
Shepard?
Oh, okay, nothing.
Rex?
You have quit multiplayer games. No more Final Fantasy?
Commander?
How we doing, dude?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking.
Okay, the Rachni species potentially wipe out all life in the galaxy. The Council races saw how fast Krogan breed and used Krogans as weapons. Right. So where were the Krogan before that? And then obviously after the Krogans won the Rachni War for the Council, they then started breeding and went, oh, we're going to take you over. And they're like, ah, man, now we've got to bring in something to bring in the... It's like that Simpsons episode where they, you know, they take the cane toad over and or the frog over and it's the bullfrog over and it spreads. Then they got to bring in snakes for the bullfrogs and gorillas for the snakes. And then, you know. Interesting. Yeah, the Krogans all soldiers, yeah. Ah, so they were just fighting each other on their home planet, right? Okay, gotcha. And they didn't know how to space travel, I'm guessing. So they were just on one planet. Yeah, okay. Fighting each other with, like, you know, sticks with nails in them. Cool. She's not buying Dr. Sony's story about her mum and talking, I think, their family. We'll watch her.
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Yeah. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
What about?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not going to tell her she's out of line. I'm just going to ask her.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies, though.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
That's true. Like 100%.
Yeah, the Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Yeah, I mean...
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
No.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Yeah, go kiss that Turian.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Yeah, that's true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Dude, I'm loving this. Like, we were partway through Inquisition, and we started calling it Space Dragon Age. And it's great. Plus, it's one of the few RPG series that I never bought or played. You know, I've got a bunch of them that I never played, but I've bought, and if they remaster them, I'm going to buy the remaster and probably not play that. You know, because there's just so much to do.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I
This
rose
one
in
was a
ranks,
sign.
I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You'll get over it. Nah, forget about it.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Timnos sexy space cop. Timnos has a thing for Garrus, man. It's got to be the thigh gap, though, right?
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
I mean, that's what it's all about. Is that everyone? We talked to Caden. How many? Oh, where's the? I keep wanting to call her a Quinari, and she's not. What's the? Where's the other? Who's the other girl? Oh, there she is. Tali. Sony? We spoke to Sony.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Huh, normally they're not.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Alright, so, I mean, Rex is definitely the answer, but I kind of want to take a shot at Tali just so I can see what's behind the helmet.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment.
Oh wait,
We
is there a love scene?
keep
Does she
them
keep her
running for
helmet
as long
on?
as we can. Some of the fleet's
Do you
larger
have to make out with that
vessels
little
date
shiny
all the way
light on her
back to
face?
our original flight from the Geth.
It was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible.
It's bait? What's bait?
Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have.
Can you not romance Tali?
That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Is there nothing behind the mask? Is she like a little tiny robot sitting in the chest cavity? Kind of like those dudes in Men in Black?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for
Detailed
survival.
answer do I want?
The bonds among my people are strong.
Probably just a link to an image.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The Conclave, eh?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole.
An official
On
picture of
matters
face
that
out
affect
suit
an
on?
individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law.
Alright, without
Fortunately,
spoiling.
most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Is she going to take her mask off during the story naturally, or is the only way to see under it to have a relationship with her?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each
Right.
ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory,
Yeah, I
we are
kinda
still
don't wanna
under
know now.
military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Interesting.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to
so
their
they created the Geth,
to allow them to
and then got
perform more
overruled by
varied
them.
and complex
Overrun
tasks,
by them.
bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Wait, why'd they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Yeah.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Right. How can something deactivated respond violently? Like, who was the idiot that went and told them? Hey, just so you know, it's some dude. It's probably some like hillbilly toothless Quarian, with his pleasure Geth, and he's like, I'm sorry, baby, but we're gonna have to turn you all off. So this is the last time we get to, let's put some good music on, light a candle. And then she's just gone and run off and told everyone instantly because of the whole, hive mind. They've said keep him busy, so she did what she was programmed to do for the next, 5 or 10 minutes. And then they've slaughtered everyone, right?
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Huh, what happens if they don't accept, yeah?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift.
Yeah, of course.
It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Like nothing.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. So, they created the Geth, and then accidentally made them too strong, and then tried to kill them and got fought back. Oh, I like Codex. Free experience. Right.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
So what happens with the Geth now?
Can't hide a ship out in space.
Does everyone hate them?
Too much heat and radiation.
I'll
Too
discover
easy for
more?
sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually, the
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't want a science lesson.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Not bad. Man, next thing you know, he's going to explain midichlorians, and everyone's going to lose their shit. Ah, that's kind of cool. So you can, I see. I kind of like that. A little bit. Okay, so make sure Rex has the best stuff. Which he probably does, because he's always with us, right? And he doesn't need these other weapons, because he'll never use them. So, can you... I wonder if I could just take it off him. Lancer for, hey? Alright, so I got lots of credits. What's that? Is that gel? Ammo? I don't know now. Gel? Ah, yep, definitely. Yeah, what's the point of him having all this? He's never gonna use it. Armor's probably the one that... Alright, I'm just gonna hold on to stuff. I'll do that later. I wanna go play. Cool. Armor's annoying because it's race lock. That does make it easier though. Right? Instead of, especially when you're playing hand-me-down, you know, because I've got the guys that I want to go into combat with, but then I don't want the other guys having nothing, right? Just in case I need to use them. Or you get one of those surprise situations like in any RPG where everyone else is going to be there and they're going to use the equipment you've got equipped on them, and you're like, oh man, I have equipped nothing on the other idiots because I never played with them. Right? And you don't want to just keep hand-me-down all the time. Where's the exit? I've got to go across the bridge. So the race lock can kind of actually help with that because it limits what you can put on everyone, and then you just sell the rest. No, Joker.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.